Hey guys, welcome back to Reclaimed by Ramsey. And today I have, I think, a spectacular thing to share with you. We'll see what you think at the end. Make sure you comment, subscribe, share, do all the things, you know. But recently, the junk hunk, who is what I affectionately call my husband, went out on a pick. And he brought home something that I would not have bought. I would have said, nope, don't bring it home. It's got too many issues. In fact, I think I may have said to him before he left, if it's got issues, don't buy it. I don't want a project. I've got a garage full of projects. Well, lo and behold, he bought a few other things. So he said, it was 40 minutes away. Had to make it worth my while. I offered the guy a little less. Okay. So he brings it home, and it was this, which I'm going to link somewhere here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a video of all of my frustration because I wasn't planning on doing a video. It was a trunk. It was a toy chest trunk with a slat wood top that I thought, this is going to be great. I can just paint this white, distress it back. Good to go. Put it in my booth at the Lincoln Highway Hub Antiques Mall in North Versailles, Pennsylvania, just so you know. Let's just say some frustration where maybe a screwdriver got thrown. Just saying, maybe. Decided, okay, this is just a piece of crap. I'm not even gonna work with this anymore. It turned out the wood was split in one area. Somebody had stripped the screws in another. They put on a self-closing hinge that they put on too tightly so it wouldn't close all the way. Anyway, it was just a disaster. So the junk hunk comes downstairs to my studio and he's like, okay, let's figure this out. And I thought, okay, well, right now I just want to kill you for buying this. But he had a great idea. He said, well, what if you just took it apart and just did something with the other pieces? And that was light bulb. So I'm going to show you that even when you fail, even when you buy something that you really shouldn't have, don't give up, because there's probably a way to salvage it somehow. And honestly, I am probably going to sell the signs that I made for this and the trays that I made from this for more than I would have sold the little toy box for. So let me show you what I did. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I unscrewed all of the pieces. I took the lid, which this is the lid. I took the lid off of the toy box, and this is how it looks on one side. Not sure if you guys can see all this or not. And then there were two pieces that were on the end that were like this. And this is why I thought, hey, this would be a terrific sign. This would be a terrific sign, or even if I put handles on it, it would be a great tray. Or I might do handles and something to hang it with so that it could be both. And then there were also two side pieces to the toy box, and they kind of look like this. And so I have 5 projects that I can make with this one toy box that we shouldn't have bought, that was a total disaster, that really couldn't be fixed without taking, well, it just really couldn't be. It was a bad buy. I'm over it. I really am. So the next thing I did was I got to sanding, and not hard sanding. Just literally, guys, I took some 220 grit paper and a sanding sponge, and I just wanted to get anything kind of oily or nasty off of the front of it. And all I'm going to do after this is I am going to wipe some hemp oil on it, so that will give it just a nice sheen. But I wanted it to still look rustic. I didn't want it to look like, it came from, not that there's anything wrong with Hobby Lobby, but I wanted it to look like I made something, not that it looked like Hobby Lobby. So I will get to putting that on and I'll show you that next. Waverly chalk paint that I had on hand. I've had this thing for forever. I only use it for small things like stenciling. I don't generally use the Waverly on furniture, although you can. There's nothing wrong with it. So like I said, I have a stencil brush, and when you're stenciling, the key is offloading the paint from your brush. You want it to be really pretty dry. It seems counterintuitive. It seems like, oh, I could just get this done. You don't want to do that. You want to give it a minute. Okay, so you just dab into your paint, and then, sorry for the noise, I just dab it off to the side. Now I have taped mine down. A lot of times I tape, sometimes I don't. Just depends, but I figured I should today since I'm doing it in front of you. And then you literally just pounce up and down. You don't want to go back and forth when you stencil. Just pounce. And that is probably very loud for you guys, so I apologize for that. But you can see it's not using a lot of paint, right? I've only dipped in there one time. And now when I dipped again, I was dipping in what I had already offloaded. Okay, looks to me like I got everything. Moment of truth, you want to gently take up your stencil, and I take mine up right away. And you are left with a beautiful sign. Now I will let this dry. And then I will come back over it with either some more hemp seed oil, or I will spray it with a clear matte spray, or you could wax it. Whatever your favorite method is to seal in your paint is fine. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put handles on this to make it like a serving tray, or if I'll just use it as a hanging sign. But I really love how these turned out. And so I have a couple more that I got done that I'll show you. And so I just want to encourage you, even when you think, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have bought that, I wasted my money. Trust me, there is almost always something you can do with a piece of furniture or something that you bought to fix it in a way that maybe you got to think outside the box. Let me know which one is your favorite. And then I still have one side and the lid, and I would love to know what you guys think I should do with those. So until next time, I hope that you keep upcycling and recycling and reclaiming the items in your life. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Please like, comment, and share if you enjoyed this content. See you next time.